Hey guys, so if you saw my last couple of videos, I did a Wet n Wild haul of the new products that have come out, and then yesterday I did a Get Ready With Me video showing you the products in action. Well, today I'm going to do a wear test of the new Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation because I got the shock of my life last night when I went to take off my makeup, because if you saw yesterday's video, the foundation was very light on me. And when I took my makeup off last night, it wasn't light at all. It was much, much darker. It oxidized. So today I'm going to do a wear test. I've never done one on my channel before, but there's a first for everything. And this is so weird because when I bought the L'Oreal Infallible, the new L'Oreal Infallible foundation that just came out, Total Cover, Pro Cover, whatever it's called, one of you had asked me if it oxidized, and I said, no, my foundations never oxidize on me. I'm very lucky, blah, blah, blah. Well, this one did. So I want to show you the actual oxidation process. I'm going to keep coming back to you and do check-ins and show you the oxidation process, how long it takes, and how much it changes. And why does this matter? This matters because if you wanted to buy this foundation, you would need to know, does it oxidize fast or does it oxidize gradually over the course of the day? Because nobody wants a foundation that starts off one color and then goes to something else slowly throughout the day, because then you're gonna look like a weirdo if you're wearing a foundation that's way too dark for you. Now, if it oxidizes quickly, that's not as much of an issue because you could do your makeup an hour before you leave the house and do other things, then leave the house and it'll be the right shade. So we're going to find out together today, does this oxidize quickly or will it take all day or somewhere in between? Because I didn't really notice yesterday until I took my makeup off last night. So this is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, and I'm going to use the same shade I used yesterday, which is Shell Ivory. And you can see how light that is in the bottle. So this is what it looks like on, and if you look here, you see one color, and if you look here, you can see that it's very, very light. So it's not going to be light later on. So we're going to start the wear test now, and just get the time up on the phone here. Okay, so it's a little after 10:30 in the morning, so this is going to be the first check-in, and then I will come back to you later in the day. I did want to mention that the highlighter that I showed you yesterday, the rainbow highlighter that I also got, today I applied it a little bit differently. I sort of merged the colors together and went across the top of my cheekbones, and I kind of like it better this way. I think it's prettier. It just gives you a nice, like, bright, multi-dimensional color type situation going on. And this has become very inspirational because if you saw yesterday's video, I did like an aqua type eye look. Today, I did a rainbow look, totally inspired by this highlighter. I have like a pale green on the inner portions of my lids. Then I did a coral on the outside part of my lids. I did a purple in the crease, and then I have like a pale gold as a brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight. And then I used a duochrome eyeshadow along the lower lash line, and I have on purple eyeliner. So this is definitely, this rainbow highlighter is what inspired this eye. And also, in all fairness, it's because all the spring collections are launching now. And spring is traditionally about color and pastels and bright colors and just color in general. So this is also because I was looking at spring releases for 2017 this morning on the computer. All right, so enough chit chat. I will come back to you and take you throughout the day. I don't know how many check-ins I'll do, but I'll definitely do enough so that we will know by the end of this video how long it takes for this foundation to oxidize. So it's a little after 10:30 in the morning right now, and I will be back. Hey guys. So it is now 1:43. Hopefully you saw that. It is now 1:43, so it's been about 3 hours. And as you can see, I am now about the same color. And I would say, I meant to check in before this, but I got lost. I went to this store that I've only been to with my husband before, and whenever we go there, he always drives because I'm not really familiar with that area, and he used to live in that area. So anyways, I tried to go there by myself, and I took a wrong turn and got lost for, well, let's just say I left right after I talked to you before, so, and I just got back, so I've been gone for 3 hours. I was driving around and thinking that I would be able to find my way, and I was just about to give up, and I did find the way that I needed to go, but it took me way longer than it should have. So anyways, yeah, it's been 3 hours, and as you can see, I am a little bit darker than I was before, and I think that this would be maybe a close enough match, but it's still not as dark as it's going to probably get as the day goes on. So yeah, this would be a tough one, you guys, because it oxidizes, but it oxidizes slowly. And that makes it very hard, because then if you get a shade darker than you would normally take, then eventually it's going to end up being the wrong shade. So basically what I'm saying is you're going to be like all different shades throughout the day. So that's kind of a tough situation. I mean, this is fairly close, but it's still not as close as it should be. So I will check in with you again in a few hours and show you that it will continue to oxidize. All right, so be back for the next check-in. Hey guys, so we are doing another check-in, and you know what, I'm not going to turn this on. I'm just going to tell you that it's 3:30, so a couple hours later than the last time I saw you, and it has oxidized a little bit more, and you can see that the color matches pretty well. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So it took 5 hours for it to reach the right color. That is not going to be a practical thing for people, because if I had started with a darker color and then it got darker after 5 hours, it would look crazy right now. But instead, it looks like it matches pretty well. And don't go by this discoloration around here, because if you're very observant, you may realize that I changed my lipstick color. I had on ColourPop Love Bug in the first 2 sections of the video, and now I have on Bumble. I wanted to change it and try something different. So I noticed it was looking a little ragged during the second check-in, because I had had lunch before that or whatever. So anyways, don't go by this discoloration around here, because when you have a really pigmented lipstick and then you try to remove what's left, it's going to take off your foundation around your mouth and sometimes stain the skin and everything. So I didn't want to add more foundation to fix it, or powder or anything, because then that was gonna, you know, mess up the whole thing of trying to check the color and everything. So yeah, this is I think this is about as dark as it's going to get. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I do like the texture of the foundation, and but if you go darker initially, it's going to keep getting darker. But if you go light initially, it's going to take a long time before it oxidizes to the point where you get the right color match. So I would have to say, based on that, thumbs down. I do have it in another shade, which you saw in the haul video. And I think, I'm going to try another day with that particular shade and see how I make out with that. But I would imagine that if it oxidizes, it's going to oxidize no matter what shade you buy. It just has to do with the chemicals and how they react to your skin. And then when it hits the air and exposed to the air, it starts to change color. So, and I am not somebody whose foundation oxidizes. This is a very rare thing for me. So based on that, I can't say that I would really recommend it. And it's still not quite right in terms of a match, so I'd have to say thumbs down, you guys. But I wanted to let you know about this because I know a lot of people are going to be interested in this foundation because it's at a really reasonable price point, and it's too bad because other than that, I do like it. So that's it for today, you guys. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.